Is this part of the episode?
Oh, I don't know. I was just talking. I mean, it's been recording.
That would actually be a fun topic to talk about.
What?
Like what we were just talking about. Like picking locations. I don't know, what are you looking at me like?
I was listening. I was literally listening to them. Like,
well, do you want? You're not giving me nothing back.
Because you said three words. You said 3 words. You gave me no explanation.
Well, I was waiting for like
that would be a good topic. What? What were we just talking about? What? Why are you looking at me like that? Like I was waiting for you to get to the point.
You were just sitting there like.
Because I was waiting for you to get to the point. You said absolutely nothing.
That was my point. We should talk about this for the episode.
Talk about what?
What you were just talking about, bro.
We talked about
the locations. Okay. I said locations. Say that.
We went from talking about the vows to Corvettes and then McLarens and fuck, that just made me so mad. It made me so mad that and then you're gonna blame me because I'm not reciprocating, but you were giving no information.
Well, I just figured you read between the lines. There
was no lines to be read.
I was following.
How? He said 4 fucking words.
What did you think? What of the things?
Because you were like, "Is this in the episode?" And he was implying that it should be. I think.
All right.
In the last episode, we would say something, and you kept going, "What?" And I really want to make like a Stone Cold Steve Austin little
what
clip.
What?
All right, so what are we talking about?
This Friday makes it fucking 2 months of me being a married man. Let's talk about it. So me and Ari were talking about it, right? About so you know how people, renew their vows every, 10, 15, 20 years, and it happens one time, and that's the end of that. I want to break the barrier on that. Because if you think about August 6th.
Break the barrier?
Yeah, break the barrier. The barrier.
The cherry.
No, not the cherry. Listen, we're not popping the cherry. We don't need to go back to that.
Smashing the melons.
Yeah, we don't need to go back to that topic. I mean, we can if you guys really want to know what happened. Anyways.
What?
Excuse me?
So.
What?
So we were talking about how do we take August 6th, 2023, which was a great time for everyone. Not just for myself, obviously. Everyone had a good fucking time. Why don't we take August 6th but make August 6th happen every 5 years? When we renew our vows every 5 years, we should go into a different destination. Miami, Nashville, Vegas got to be. I feel like that has to be.
That has to be the on an anniversary.
Yeah, like Vegas.
We might not come back from that trip.
A Vegas trip has to be the biggest bash. But then you got to think of Los Angeles.
Think about your age now and what would be more of a fun experience when you're younger rather than down the line.
Definitely.
Hawaii.
You'd rather go to Hawaii now than later on?
Yes.
Why?
Because that
is so different. It's so different than what I thought you'd say.
Hawaii, if you think about it, I don't really like the beach, but whatever. But if you tell me to go to Hawaii, I'm 100% going to Hawaii. You know what I mean? Over Vegas or Miami.
Really
so
but I feel like you gotta hit.
I'm saying experience-wise.
Experience-wise?
You gotta
Hawaii.
hit Vegas and Miami.
You're in your party
while you're in your
right
20s.
But I've already done the Miami party. I've never done the Vegas party. That would be nice, but you can party in Hawaii. You can party anywhere.
I feel like Hawaii is when we're in our 40s and you just want to chill on the beach and relax.
Okay. What about Albuquerque?
I don't even know
where's that
is.
Isn't that in New York? Is it in New York?
Albuquerque, New
Alabama?
York?
Is it Alabama?
Yeah, let's go to Alabama.
Where's Albuquerque?
In New York?
I
don't even know how to spell that word.
I'm pretty sure it's somewhere down south.
New Mexico.
Oh, we out.
That's how I spelled it.
Yeah, I wouldn't have known how to spell that.
All right, we can go to New Mexico. Yeah, sure.
Because then think about when you're going down to South Carolina, there's south of the border.
Yeah.
Where both South Carolina and North Carolina, I guess meet or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't really know how to explain it.
You think North Carolina is below South Carolina?
No. I know North Carolina is not below South Carolina, hence the reason North and South. Anyways, I'm pretty sure if you go down to New Mexico, there's probably like a little borderline where like Mexico and New Mexico meet. What do they call it? South of Mexico? Or would they call it south of the border? Get it?
What are you talking about?
Bro, South Carolina, North Carolina. There's a place called south of the border, right?
Like, what do you mean by that? Like a place, like a town, or like a?
It's like a little town that meets both South Carolina and North Carolina. Like, right, like here's south, here's north, here's south of the border, right? You think Mexico and New Mexico have something like that?
Well, Mexico's like another country.
No, I understand.
You think they have like a Moe's that's on like the edge of New Mexico and Mexico?
Right, here's the best way to put it. You know that place in the United States where like 4 states meet?
Yeah.
Dude, no. Now see, it seems highly bad that there's not. Do you think there's an on the border? On the border?
That's where I'm getting at. That's literally
so what do you want to do? You want to go down to New Mexico and figure out if there's a place on the border?
Like, I just want to see, like...
We'll party there.
I want to experience, like, because obviously, like, Mexico and New Mexico is, like, you know, like, that much close, you know, separated by, like, the border.
Yeah.
Where, like, there's,
I'm sure there's something.
There's, like, the Coast Guard, not the Coast Guard, the National Guard, like, people that, like, so people don't smuggle... contraband.
I think we're getting off topic here.
Yeah, we are.
So is there anywhere that you guys, like, have you guys traveled together a lot?
So we've been to Puerto Rico. We've been to South Carolina. We've been to Boston. Damn, I think that's it.
I'll tell you what, though. If there's, like, Nashville is something we have to do now.
I want to do Nashville.
Because in Nashville, all you do is drink. And it's nonstop.
But,
so at least that's what I've heard.
But would you do Nashville over like Mardi Gras? Because I would want to do Mardi Gras.
I'm not gonna lie. Like I feel like Mardi Gras is like not safe anymore, is it?
I don't know.
Like down in like, it's in New Orleans, right?
Yeah.
That like there's a lot of like crap that happens down there now.
Yeah, but there's a lot of crap everywhere.
So you want to do one of these for Mardi Gras? all right. So let's build a list. Okay. So you got 5 years. By the time we're all in our 60s, I think we'll probably be done. That'll be the Hawaii trip.
That'll be the Hawaii trip.
So that means we got...
Well, we'll be 60. Alex is still going to be like 40.
Sure. Wait, what? And Steven will be like 80.
Yeah, Steven's going to be like 80 years old.
Man.
Steven's going to be with his walker.
Time out.
Dude.
When I'm... I'm 25 right now. 60 is what? 35 years from now? Mm-hmm. God damn.
I was talking to
35 years from now?
I was talking to my mom about that yesterday. I was like, I'm now closer to 30 than I was 18.
Yeah.
It's so freaking weird.
I'll be 30 in 4 years. Anyways.
So I said. So how about not every 5 years?
That means like, so if every 5 years, 5 of those will bring you to 50.
Yeah.
So, what's your list?
Let's see.
So
Nashville, I feel like Nashville has, but like I want to go to Nashville right now, as in like in the next couple months.
Do you think Aria agrees with all these?
Nashville, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Vegas is definitely one of those like places that I really have to like I have to come up with like a 5-page essay, you know, a couple back.
No. Because if we can go there, let's just say this, because you know Aria would go to Vegas to see Shania Twain.
You're right.
So if we could do an event, it's got to be an event or something that they want to go to, and we can be like, all right,
you guys enjoy Shania Twain. We're gonna go to Caesar's
We'll be out
Palace.
blowing all our money.
I mean, yeah, like Nashville, Aria definitely wants to do like right now. You know, if we can like pack up all of our stuff and go to Nashville, she would want to do that.
That's kind of like I'm surprised at that because Aria doesn't seem to be like she's not into the drinking scene as much.
Yeah, but I don't think she knows what Nashville intends. You know what I mean? Like I think she just
she wants to go down there for the country music.
You know what I mean? I think she's expecting. I think she's expecting to go down to Nashville and everyone's like. I mean, I'm not gonna do the accent. I don't want to sound, you know, whatever. But like everyone's nice and you know everyone's driving tractors. Like she's expecting. Like I know for a fact that Ari's expecting a different lifestyle. You know what I mean?
Oh, and it's different, yeah.
Like she's expecting to pet the horses and like see a couple bull riding. You know what I mean?
Right.
Stuff like that. I don't think she really understands that Nashville is one of the biggest drinking cities in the United States.
Dude, I told you. A couple that me and Becca used to know, they went down there for a week and said that there was not a single point during that entire week that they were not drinking. Like it was just nonstop. You're just drunk 7 days in a row.
And that's the thing, like, you know, bourbon, whiskey, like that's up my alley. Like, and you know,
we need Connor.
like, imagine drinking bourbon and whiskey for 7 days in a row.
Oh my God, dude.
You think you do
I
it?
couldn't imagine it for less than 1 day.
What? Like, I know for a fact once you get going, I feel like in the next couple years you're gonna love bourbon.
But see, there's the thing though, because we're talking about age. You're at that point where you could probably still handle that. Yeah. Like I feel like I'm being 25. I already feel like I'm at the point where like I need to slow down. like I can't do what I used to be able to.
Like a couple years ago, I would be able to smash like, I don't know, like beer after beer after beer. Now it's like, damn, I have to slow down. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't eat and I'll just go, and I'll be completely fine. Right. I drink a couple IPAs now and I'm like, bro, how am I getting home? You know what I mean? Like it's about pacing yourself. However, when you're on vacation, there is no pacing. You just do it.
Yeah.
Because that's what you pay for. You pay for the experience. So once you get into said vacation, you drink day one until the day you leave.
Exactly.
So what's the list? Nashville.
All right, so but hold on a second. So the how many years? So what's the cutoff year? Let's just say this goes on for the rest of our lives, and we all stay a big friend group for all until then. What's the end year? Like how old?
Dead.
All right, so you still want to be doing this when we're all like, no, we're not. None of us are gonna make it past 60.
I'm giving myself at least 61.
So you're 25 now. So 50. So if it was 50, that would give us what? 5 trips.
5 trips.
5 trips. All right, so let's build a list.
Number one, I got to think that
First
it's not
one
just
in
me.
5 years.
It's not just me. I have to think about Arya too. I know for a fact she'll like Nashville. She's probably not gonna like Miami as much. And we're ending the cap with Hawaii. That's like
I agree with that. I think that's good.
So then Nashville is 100% the first one. I feel like Nashville goes number one. What else is around in the United States? I would like to go see Mount Rushmore. Is Mount Rushmore in South or North Dakota? Okay,
you're trying to redo your vowels on top of Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, it's not about me. Not about me. Alaska.
I mean, sure.
I think Alaska would be a great.
So are we sticking in the U.S. or can it be outside the U.S.?
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Because like we could go to Mexico. We could go to
but then we have to go to Canada. You would want to go to Canada?
Quebec.
Why not?
They have a lot of cool.
But why would you want to go to Canada? Why would you want to go to Canada? What's in Canada that you want to do?
I haven't really studied or researched it, but I know there's a lot of like cool views.
Well, Niagara Falls.
But you can see that in Buffalo.
But then you just go to Canada and see their side of it.
I think if we're talking about out of the United States,
like the Bahamas.
Bahamas would be chill. Italy.
Oh, we should go to the Bermuda Triangle.
So okay, now we have to get a boat.
Well, we're gonna have to get a plane anyway.
Yeah, we're gonna have to figure out.
Dude, I've always wanted to visit the Bermuda. This has nothing to do with Aria.
But the thing is, like, yeah, we're gonna have to buy plane tickets to go to like Mexico.
No, all right.
You're talking about renting a boat to get lost in the scariest place in the world.
Well, yeah, sure. You ever see that Scooby-Doo episode with the Bermuda Triangle?
No.
When they just, their boat just stops working.
I remember the Power Ranger movie with the Bermuda Triangle, the Turbo movie.
How do you get to the Bermuda Triangle? Let's
Bus.
see. No, by plane. You don't go by boat because people are too afraid to take boats in there.
But like, wouldn't you much rather okay, this is about to sound a little morbid, but like, wouldn't you much rather go on a boat knowing that like there's a potential of you like drowning than flying through the Bermuda Triangle in this like uncharted area and then you just crash into your death? Like, what's
You'd
safer?
rather drown than
crash?
just like die instantly from a plane crash?
Because at least I want to put up a fight. You know what I mean? I want to try. I want to try to figure out how to like survive this.
Can you swim?
All right, here we go. Okay, so so here's the thing. Here's the thing when it comes to the topic swimming. Okay, you put me in a 5 feet pool, I'm Michael Phelpsing it, 100%.
Me too.
100%.
Yep.
Like you put me, and I know that the ground is right below me. I'm swimming from one end, and I'm having the time of my life. We went to Puerto Rico and we went snorkeling, right? No one told me what snorkeling was. I just thought you were just getting off of like the reef or whatever, and like you're just putting your your goggles and your little scuba tube, and you're in it. You're seeing the little guppies and you're seeing the little fish, and like you're just under, like your face is just under the water. What? No one told me that we were gonna be in a boat for half an hour driving into, like, not driving. I guess you drive a boat. Yeah, driving into this like large mass of water. Damn. And like they started giving us like goggles, the scuba gear, and like the flippers, and I'm like, all right, maybe they're just committing to the bit. Maybe they're just trying to like show us a good time. And then the instructor was like, all right, just jump off, and you know, we're gonna go to that island over there. We're gonna swim over there. And I'm like, okay, now it's starting to sound not as safe as that I expected. Dude. So I'm holding Ari's hand, right, and we're at the edge of the boat. Right, because at this point, like, it's starting to really kick me, like, Kalvin, you shouldn't be doing this. Like, this is not you. I'm like, you know what? We're on vacation. We just got engaged. Let's enjoy our time. We jumped off. I immediately started to sink.
Wait. So hold on a second. So you said if it was a 5-foot pool, you could swim just fine. Yeah. So is it about the depth of the pool, or just that you can't?
We were in the middle of the ocean.
Well, no, I know that, but I'm saying, like, is that... So you can swim, it's just you don't like swimming in, like, where you can't see the bottom?
Yeah. Like, if you put, like, example, Olympic-sized pools, how deep do they go? Like, 20 feet?
No, like 8 feet, maybe? Like, I don't think it's...
8 feet?
20 feet is like freaking
12,
deep.
Maybe.
12 feet, that sounds perfect. I'm not going in there. There's no shot I'm going in a 12-foot.
Yeah, I don't really know how to float. Like, I'm
that's
not
the thing.
Like, keeping myself up.
And Ari was like, you need to tread water. I don't know I don't know how to do that.
You know how to doggy paddle?
Doggy paddle? No.
Yeah, that's how you keep yourself afloat.
No. She was like, move your hand like this.
Just lay on your back.
Can't do that. You know why I can't do that? Because as soon as I try to do it and I feel a little whoosh of water, I freak out.
Oh my gosh, I love that, dude.
I don't like that.
Wait, do you like that? Like when you lay on your back in a pool or something and the water goes in your ears and you can just like, I love it. Dude, it's the most relaxing thing. No, when like when you put your head underwater and you can hear stuff in the water, you don't hear any other sounds. It's so relaxing.
You don't hear stuff in the water. Yeah. What are you hearing in the water?
You never tried that? Like,
hold
on. You've never you may have actually never done it, but you never tried like when you're in a pool and you go under the water and like someone like says a word or like makes a sound. You can hear it.
You hear the sound? Yeah. It's called echolocation.
No. You can.
Yes, you can hear.
No, literally.
You don't hear, if I'm underwater,
you can scream underwater and you can hear the noise.
But if I'm speaking underwater, you're not gonna understand what I'm saying. But you will feel and you will hear that little vibration.
I have literally heard, like, me and Becca tried this before. You don't even know because you never tried it. So we're going scuba. You know what? If we're going to Hawaii, we're going scuba diving.
No,
we're doing scuba diving.
No,
you're putting on a whole suit, oxygen tank. We're going deep.
Absolutely not. You know how scared I was at the end of this whole experience?
You know what we should do?
You ever try to get out of a pool and it's like really hard to push yourself up out of the pool because of all that weight? Bro, I've never got back in a boat so fast in my life. I literally jumped right in like I was David Johnson.
So let me ask you a question, all right? How much money would you have to get paid to go in one of those cages where they send you down and they put like stuff in the water and the sharks come? How much would you have to get paid to do that? Now, you'd be in a cage, so you wouldn't have to swim. You would just be in the water, but you'd be surrounded by sharks. Would you do it?
I'll do it. If I don't have to, if I don't have to swim to get out, I would do it.
You got to swim to get in.
It's sort of like a regulated thing. So.
Like if I don't have to put any type of like.
There's a difference though, because like in Hawaii, the beaches and the water is really clear, so you can see the bottom at least, and it's not that deep on the beaches. Yeah. So you'd probably like scuba. If you did scuba diving in that environment, you'd probably be all right.
I don't know.
I don't like being in the open ocean either. That's scary to me. When you're just like, if you're ever, so you've never like, well, was that the first time you were ever in the ocean? Like that?
Like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Because like when I go to the beach, I usually try to go like enough. Like I try to go enough so like people aren't clowning me. Like, oh my god, he's such a scared little. You know what I mean? Like I try to go enough so I don't get clowned, but I also try to not go too far where like I'm going to die.
I just have to block it out of my mind, especially in beaches like in Jersey and stuff like that, where it's dirty water. Yeah,
you can't see.
But I just try to block it out of my mind of like what's beneath me in the
Jersey's
water.
Like it's so choppy. Yeah. Like it's cold.
Oh god, like when you go to Florida, it's warm enough, but you still can't really, like, it's still not as clear.
Yeah. Hawaii's beaches are so nice.
The
white sand.
When we went to Puerto Rico, the water was pretty clear, which I really didn't really understand because it's like, whatever. But I'll go like I wouldn't do scuba diving. I wouldn't do any. We went parasailing. That was pretty fun. I wouldn't do that again though. I did it just to say I did it, but then I realized cause all right, don't clown me here, all right? My eyes were closed until I realized that how high we were, right? Ari was like, open your eyes, and I was like, I can't do that. I opened my eyes, and I promise you, I couldn't even see the boat. I was terrified.
I've never done parasailing before.
And then we started
Sounds fun, though.
The boat started slowing down, and we were coming down.
I'm about to say the boat started sinking.
The boat started slowing down, so then we just whoosh, started falling to our death, and then we smacked off of the ocean top. It wasn't.
That's scary.
But I would go I wouldn't go bungee jump. I'll go skydiving. I would love to go skydiving.
You don't like amusement park rides, do you?
I don't do the Ferris wheel though.
Why not?
Do you like roller coasters?
I love roller coasters.
Do you like the one that? So when me and Becca went to Atlantic City, they had a thing because they have a pier, a boardwalk carnival thing they do.
Yeah.
And they have one of those machines where it's like a little pod, 2 people sit in it, and then they launch you up in the air, and all it is attached by these strings that. Dude.
That sounds like it's attached by gum and...
Yeah, it's just wires.
Nope.
And it shoots you so far into the sky.
I don't what's that
never
ride
do
at
that.
Dorney Park that shoots you up fast or shoots you down fast? Is that Demon Drop or is that Dominator?
I think it's something like that, yeah.
I still
don't
have
do that.
never been to Doherty.
It's not worth it, really.
Yeah.
You might as well go to Six Flags.
Yeah.
We should go to Six Flags for Fright Fest. The haunt
Oh,
at
I've always
Donny,
wanted to do that.
The haunt at Dorney is not...
Donny.
Donny. It's
Donny
not
and Calendar.
not as cool as Fright Fest at Six Flags. It's an hour and a half away from us. The nearest Six Flags is an hour and a half away, which I'm not really tripping about. You know what I mean? Because they also have the safari, where you drive through and you feed
you know what?
the giraffes.
Speaking of, because it is almost Halloween. Man, we're really getting off the base topic.
Yeah, I don't even,
but
whatever.
it's almost Halloween. You know what I've always wanted to do? So a couple of years ago when I was in high school, there was a thing they did up in Lancaster, so in the fields. You know what I mean?
Field screens?
Where it's literally it's worse than that. It's literally where all right, question. Would you let someone touch you in one of those scary type things? Would you be all right with someone putting their hands on you?
See, Ari was just talking about how she wants to do the state penitentiary.
Oh my god, dude!
Or whatever.
Becca will never.
There's two routes. There's one where they don't touch you, or you wear a bracelet for them to touch you or not. I can personally say, I don't think I'll be capable of not punching someone.
That's what Well, the one that I saw was they basically put you in a field, a huge field, and then you have people that chase after you with chainsaws and crap and knock you down and all them drag you or you can go to those haunted houses where they waterboard you and
See, I would
Those
do.
are just too much.
See,
It's they could hit you on the head.
yeah, they can do all that and you sign a waiver. You're just
If they're just
Right.
that kind of stuff.
I'm
grass.
bitch. Yeah. But at the end of I would do a hayride where I can see people trying to scare me. But if you're putting me in a field and it's dark and I know people are chasing, no, I'm not.
If I'm getting beat up, it's gonna be Johnson.
Yeah.
you can't see him.
I'm not capable of holding myself back and telling myself, Kalvin, it's just fun. I'm gonna hit someone. I will hit someone. I don't do well. I don't do well in uncomfortable situations where it's either life or death.
We should definitely do something like the state
I'll do
penitentiary.
it. Yeah, I'll do
That'd
that.
be fun.
But again, do I want someone to touch me?
But I don't think they do that at those places.
Yeah, they do. They wear.
they do?
You wear a bracelet if you don't want them. But then, what if the whole group of us and I'm the only one wearing bracelet? I don't want to. You know what I mean? If everyone's doing it, then I'm doing it too.
Right.
But if no one's doing it, then I'll back you guys.
Well, it would probably be a group thing, I'd assume, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
A group thing as in they split you. I would assume there's not.
I wouldn't want to be with randoms.
That's what I'm saying. I would assume there's not people with and without bracelets in the same group because then how do you?
Yeah.
You kind of.
Because if I'm with random people, then my ego is gonna kick in, and I'm all right, don't be scared, and then I'm gonna shit myself.
Well, I don't think
if I'm with you guys.
I don't think any of the girls would do that. I don't think they would say they could get touched
get
by
through
anything. Yeah. No.
Oh,
I think
actually,
yeah,
go
I don't
along
think
with the bit.
Yeah, I don't think that they would do that. But I think if the group of us all did it, that would be fun. If we all did not have bracelets on.
Yeah, but think about it. Look at Connor. I know for a fact Connor's punching someone in the face. Steven's gonna scream so loud.
Steven might stab someone.
He's gonna scream so loud that I'm gonna judge him because I didn't realize his voice got up to that pitch. I'm going to punch someone in the throat. I do not want to be put in a situation where like I'm getting kicked out and I'm ruining everyone's fun.
You wouldn't be like, bitch. No, the ones that I've seen that are like really bad, like that does. I don't know how anybody does that stuff. Like there's one where they literally like you basically get stripped down to your underwear. And you go through like you can't see anything, and people are just like I said, like the waterboard thing.
Like that's dude, the thing. Why you gotta take it? Like, I don't know. You gotta take it scary and uncomfortable. You
the waterboard
I mean? Like,
thing is crazy.
What is that?
Like when they take your head and hold your head underwater, like as if they're gonna drown you. You never saw that before?
That's a thing.
It's technically
and people do it?
It's technically like a torture. A torture method.
Chamber?
Yeah. You never seen that in like a video game or anything?
I've seen it. I've seen it, but I never knew there was like a technical term for it.
Mm-hmm. But they literally do that in some of those places.
That's waterboarding. What is like when someone puts like a bag, like a silk bag over your head and like dump
suffocation?
Like you know what I mean? Like they put like a bag over with like holes and they dump water or gasoline down your face to try to drown you that way. What is that called?
That's a good question.
I don't know what that's called. You know what that's called?
I feel like it's gotta be so similar.
Because I never knew what waterboarding.
Where they dump what on you?
So you have a bag, like, okay. So you know when, I'm trying to think of.
Oh, they dump water on you, but you try to breathe in and it sucks I would assume like suffocation maybe. Like, I don't know.
But like waterboarding now, like that's a term I've never. But like my thing is like, why are people signing up to do that? Like, are you okay?
Yeah. I think.
Bro, I would go nuts. All right, so there's this place in Utah called the Castle of Chaos, right? Mm. So there are 5 levels of fear that they let you choose from. So if you go number 1,
it's also called waterboarding.
Oh, it's the same thing?
Yeah. Yeah.
So at the first level, you have a glow stick. And you like that basically means they don't touch you. Like you hold your glow stick up and that's what you would do probably. At the 5th level, bro, they can drag you through doors and crap. I would die if I ever saw you get dragged through a freaking door. That would be so. We need to do that just for the experience. I feel like we really need to do that.
Like,
just
I'm the
to
smallest one. Of course they're gonna go for me.
Dude, remember how much we all got scared when we did that stupid what was it? The escape room by Steel Garden?
We weren't scared. The screaming of everyone else kind of got me.
Yeah, Alana was
Alana was screaming pretty freaking loud.
I think we should do one of these though, just for us once and just see what happens.
What if I don't make it back? Like my fear is I'm not that scared to get dragged. I'm scared of like pissing myself, and like everyone like now I have to drive home with piss pants.
Bring an extra pair.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. We should do an escape room again.
The fear experiment.
What's that?
So this is one where you sign a waiver and you get a safe word. So if you get too scared, you say your safe word. But it says the experiment warns of physical contact, discomfort, aggression, and nudity. And they will push you to your limits.
What is this, Fear Factor?
Oh my gosh.
Like what? Like I get.
Oh, we should go to. Oh, now see, no, Becca would never.
What?
Pennhurst Asylum.
What's that?
In Pennsylvania. It was for like, it was like an insane asylum like way back. Becca hates that they use that as like a horror attraction.
I would go. Where is it?
In Spring City, Pennsylvania.
How far is that?
I don't know.
Cause like I'm down to do like obviously Halloween is like one of like top 3 one of my favorite holidays. You know what I mean? And like I rather enjoy Halloween and do all like the attractions and the festivities, but getting dragged and like
that's just too much.
Like my thing is when I'm walking in and I see someone getting dragged, like I'm.
Bro, could you imagine? Now let me just say. So you mentioned Steven before. What do you really? Which person do you think would be the most scared?
Steven. 100%. Only because like I've seen Steven like get like antsy. I've seen him get like out of his comfort zone, even in like the most silliest like environments.
Would you just like I feel like I would die laughing though if Steven got like fucking dragged away.
Bro, if someone that tall gets dragged away, there's no hope for anyone.
Like he's holding onto the door. Would you save him or would you be like, I'm out?
Listen, it's like the same thing if you put myself in a movie. You know what I mean? If I hear a noise that way, where am I going? That way. Like I'm not gonna go fuck around and find out what that noise is. I'm sorry, love Steven. You know, I appreciate him as a friend. Like we had a good ride. But if someone gets you,
we had a
what
good
can
ride.
I do? Realistically. They dragged you, and you're like 6'4". I'm 5'5".
I just don't think I could get through that without laughing. That's the problem. Like I don't think I'd be scared
You're
anymore.
a sicko. I'm sitting here thinking about how terrified I would be, and you're like, "Oh, this is gonna be such a funny experience." Oh my god, what?
It would be though.
I would be terrified.
I need to look this place up. I'm a Castle
Like,
Castle of
can you kick
Chaos.
these people back? Like,
Yeah, like,
dragging me.
You
Can I,
might
like,
be able
can I
to.
throw a little fit,
I
or,
feel like you
You could
probably
throw a
can.
fit. throw a temper tantrum. Stop it! No, please stop.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I'm down. How far is Utah?
Probably a decent.
Too far.
Probably like a 22-hour drive.
I want to look into this and see.
Yeah, like why would we do that? Like, why do we drive that way just to know what we're getting ourselves into? Like, all right, I understand driving that way for like bungee jumping or like, you know, that adrenaline type junkie.
You would do
stuff.
bungee jumping?
Probably not.
Yeah, I wouldn't do bungee jumping.
I'll do
Screw that,
skydiving,
man.
not bungee jumping. But I'm not driving almost a day to get dragged for 5 seconds. Like I can't put myself through that.
Yeah, I would not do that. I wouldn't skydive either.
Why?
Because like I don't mind the ocean, but jumping out of a plane, man.
Yeah, but you're tandem with someone.
I know that, but that's just. I mean, what would happen? Your life could be over in a second.
Your life could be overdoing a lot of things nowadays.
Well, yeah, but
Like,
I'd probably
you ever think about
nah.
having a heart attack on the toilet while you're using the bathroom?
I've been close. I think that I would probably pass out. Like I'd probably. No, for real
and
though.
then
Like
it's me going, I look over to Sean.
because I don't even like.
But you'll be afraid of that, but you're not afraid of someone physically dragging you through a hallway.
Well, I know they're not trying to kill me.
But
Like,
do
it's
you really
different.
know that? Like, what you don't
Dude.
know what you signed. You have a 5-page waiver in front of you. You're actually gonna read it.
I would, yeah.
I don't believe you.
Just to see.
Don't believe you.
No, but like I wouldn't do skydiving. Would you skydive?
I don't know.
I don't like thrills
I
like that.
I would want to.
I would do it. It's
But
on
I
my
think
bucket
like
list.
walking up doing it would be terrifying.
But you'll be by that choice. Like you're already tandem with someone. They're just gonna jump regardless. So you just figure it out.
Yeah.
My fear is like so when you're skydiving, you have 2 parachutes. You have a backup and then you have the main. What if both of them don't work?
That's what I said.
Really?
So what would you do? All right, so let me just say, you go up to sky. You've never been skydiving, right? So you go to skydive. You're with an instructor guy, whatever, and both your parachutes fail. Now you have like 10 seconds before your life is over. What are you doing?
Dying? I don't know. Like, what else am I gonna do? Is Crypto the super dog gonna come save me? Like, I'm dead. Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, thank you God for such a good time. No, I'm dead.
Would
Like,
you regret your decision in that split second, or
I
would
don't
you
have
just
time
ride
to-
it out?
I'm not gonna. I'm gonna obviously ride it out. There's nothing in that moment that's gonna change the outcome of me.
That's
dying.
why I would never do it though.
Like,
'Cause
if I'm falling to my death, I'm not gonna be like, all right, I can't believe I did this. I'm just gonna realize, oh my God, I'm about to die.
dude, I get scared going on like roller coasters and stuff. I'm not into those kinds of
No
thrills.
shot.
No, I don't do it, dude.
But
when
you'll
we-
get dragged through a hallway.
It's not that bad.
You say that now, and
We'll
then
try right now.
until I see someone take you down. If I see someone take, all right, watching someone take Steven down, I feel like it's not hard. Watching someone take you down, I have no hope. I have no faith in this whole experience.
So it says fatalities occur at a rate of roughly 1 in 500,000 in tandem jumps.
I thought you were
Oh,
about to
that's-
say at that haunted
Or
house.
1 in 220,000 with solo jumps.
See, solo's crazy. I would not solo. Would you get stuffed if you died?
Huh?
What are we talking about?
If you, so you know when you die, you either have like a choice of like being cremated or just being like buried. Would you want to get stuffed, like taxidermy?
I mean, that wouldn't be my decision at that point.
But
Where you think Becca's gonna put me up on the wall, bro? Like,
think about it. Like if it was,
I've always
What?
imagined like a statue of me in my prime,
But but it's not
cool.
you. It's a statue. Like being taxidermy, it's
I
you.
could be like inside of it.
You know what I mean?
Or
but taxidermy that's illegal.
I haven't really thought of me being stuffed.
Good.
Maybe like frozen and preserved,
No, bro. So you're telling me
I want to be in like this little like cylindrical tube and
Like
I'm just,
Walt Disney?
spinning.
No. See, I want to be I was telling this story. I want to be stuffed because imagine one day like after the funeral, you know what I mean? Everyone's crying, oh my God, Calvin's dad, can't believe it, oh my God, such a good guy, whatever. You come back over to the house to have like snacks and cookies, and I'm sitting on the couch.
That'd be so scary.
like you guys just went to the View, and everyone was saying their speeches and how he's such a great guy. You come back to get Kool-Aid, and I'm right there. Or what if you went to go use the bathroom and I'm in the shower? Like, wouldn't that be crazy?
What the, dude?
Brushing my teeth. Like, wouldn't that be crazy?
Sure.
Yeah, that sounds like a bad idea.
You think Aria would do that?
No, we looked it up. It's illegal.
No, but if she could.
No. No matter what, no, she wouldn't do that. But
I mean, if you died because of a skydiving accident, I may would take a lot to taxidermy. I think there'd be much left.
I would have a toe.
I mean, by then,
or putting me in the passenger seat.
Holograms and all that stuff by then,
So maybe it wouldn't be illegal for the rest of our existence.
I'm not saying it's not going to be legal. I'm just like, I don't think it's necessary. Also, like, it's funny thinking about us now.
Yeah.
Which is like, I guess, even worse. Like if we died now.
Yeah.
But think about yourself as like an old man.
Oh, I'm gonna be grumpy.
Like, do you really want to be like replicated and like continue forever?
Yeah. Because like I know for a fact, me now,
old man.
I'm a spring chicken. I love life. I enjoy making people laugh. I know by the time I hit 50, 60, I'm gonna be so grumpy because I'm getting smaller. I'm already 5'5" at 25. You know what I mean? By the time I'm 60, I'm gonna be 4'11". So I'm not gonna have anything to be happy about.
In a weird way, I feel like. Do you feel this way, right? So now that we're in our mid-20s and like there's a lot of like we can officially now call kids like that are like teenagers. Do you feel like you get annoyed at that more now? Like if a kid's being like
really obnoxious?
Yeah. Do you feel like I
get angry. Dude.
It's like
there's like a certain level, like working at Wegmans, we get a lot of the kids from the neighborhood that like come in and just like, Where's the prime? Where's the prime? And they're just like ransacking the candy aisle. There's like a level of like, they're just so stupid. Like, get out of the store.
Like,
but also I was also in their shoes. Like, I don't feel too far from them that I feel like above.
Well, you're also only 21.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm just saying from my
for your standpoint. Like when I see like kids at the grocery
probably
store.
Probably in a few years, like you're nearing like more commonly you and your friends are having kids, like I think it's more valid.
See, the thing is with me, I'm bitter at times. I'm very bitter. Like when we go to like Wegmans or something or like Giant, go to like food shop and I see like a little kid and like a cart, I get angry because that little kid, you're not paying any bills. You're not cleaning after yourself. You're not cleaning your own ass. Like you literally are doing nothing but sitting there trying to grab the Snicker bar that you should not be eating. And it makes me so angry. So you know what I do? I flip him off. I flip off that little dude. Like, I do. I really do.
Oh my God.
Like, you know what I mean?
That's that's straight out of a Kevin Hart special.
Like, I hate seeing, like, kids touch stuff that they shouldn't be touching.
I'm more annoyed at, like, older people.
Really?
Like, they, like,
I
really
get them. No, I get them. Are you a Squidward or are you a SpongeBob?
What?
Are you a Squidward or are you a SpongeBob?
What does this mean?
Like, if you can be either, like, in your life, if you have to represent yourself either Squidward or SpongeBob or Patrick.
I'll definitely be more SpongeBob.
See? Sure. I'm more of a Squidward.
Exactly.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. No. Like, I'm going to have fun like Squidward.
Squidward don't have fun.
He likes his clarinet. But then I see, like, little kids acting like SpongeBob and I'm like, bro, I want to trip you. Like, you know what I mean?
So you're just gonna be like when you have kids one day, you're just gonna be flipping your own kids off.
Oh my God! When I have
you don't have to pay bills.
When I have like kids, I'm definitely gonna be that father that's just like I shouldn't be saying the half of the things I should be saying to my kids because I don't believe in beating kids, but I like
that's good.
I believe in mentally like breaking their spirits. You know what I mean? That's what I believe in. Yeah. Like hence the reason why I'm gonna tell them that Santa Claus isn't real, the Easter Bunny isn't real. You know what I mean? If you don't get a good grade, like I'm going to tell you that you were adopted. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I believe...
So not physical abuse, but
No,
emotional
I don't believe in beating your kids. I do not believe in that. You know what I mean? But I do believe in breaking their spirits. Because I can beat you a couple times and you're still going to touch the cook. You're still going to touch the hot stove. But if I tell you, if you touch that hot stove, you will die. Are you ever going to touch the hot stove again?
I mean,
I guess.
That's parenting. That's parenting 101.
oh
You know what I mean?
Thanks,
like,
dude.
That's just how I think. Obviously, I'm still going to enjoy, like, oh my God, like, baby, so cute. You know what I mean? But if they do something stupid, I'm going to tell them that they did something stupid and why they were stupid for making that decision.
That's actually kind of, I'm curious. So who do you think between you and Arya is going to be like the disciplinary parent? Is it going to be you or her?
Bro, I'm gonna be disciplinary. I'm gonna be fun parent. I'm like Arya's only in it for like the doing the hair and taking the kids to school and that type of stuff.
What?
Like when we're talking about like actually building up a human's life, I'm 100% gonna be taking care of all that.
Right.
Like I'm gonna be doing the math homework, the science homework, the projects. Like what's gonna piss me off, and I know it's gonna happen because both myself and Arya was this person. Like coming knocking on the door at like 9:30 at night saying I have a project due tomorrow and I need help. That's gonna piss me off. That's gonna make me so angry because I did that so many times.
Well, yeah.
Now I have to go out there and get the construction paper and we're like, all right, we have to make the solar system. Which one is Mercury? I don't know. Which one is Mercury?
Listen, but what you kind of have to also remember, because now that Becca's teaching, right, I hear all these stories of all these kids. They don't even do, like, high schoolers now, like, what the type of projects she gives seniors now is like what I feel like I was doing in like 9th grade.
No way.
Yeah, like it's
dumbed down.
Yeah, that much. Now that's also probably because of COVID and like kind of
they lost 2 years.
Yeah, so maybe it'll go back to how it was before, but at least at this point, so just have a kid now. I mean, that's
what the
what? Dude, at some point when we do these 5-year things, we're gonna be sitting here 20 years down the road, and your kids are gonna be off to college.
I'm not having kids in like 2 years.
Okay, yep, still
2, 3. I'm having kids in like 4 years.
That's
4 or
what
5.
you think right now.
Yeah.
I want to buy a house. I think. I don't know. I was gonna say something else.
I just want to say that I was still looking at this haunted house thing, because I can't let it go. But when you sign the level 5 waiver, right, which is the worst one, you waive all of your rights in case of property damage, so they can ruin your clothes. You can't bring like electronics or jewelry with you, but they can ruin your clothes. And you also waive all your rights in case of injury or accidental death.
What?
And it says that intense language and advanced interrogation tactics will be employed. So they will beat the crap out of you, basically.
You're like, how is that fun?
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I didn't sign up for a Michael Bay movie. You know what I mean? Like,
But what kind of thrill seeker do you need to be to voluntarily do something like that?
Yeah.
Because that doesn't even seem fun at that point. It just seems so...
diving into a lake full of alligators. People like that. Like, they want to
People who like
limits.
pain.
Yeah, they want to test the limits to see how much they can get away with. Bro,
I don't know.
no,
That's not for me.
Absolutely not. Like, I can't. Like, I was down for, like, the dragging. Like, you can drag me, like, whatever. Like... But you're talking about I can possibly die. And
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
I don't want to.
Like, what do you gain from this?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying.
You're not gonna go
Just
thrill,
like,
I guess.
Random people that just like get hyped out of like abusing.
And you're not gonna go up to your friends and be like, "Guess what? I just survived." You know what I mean? Like, no one's gonna give a shit. No one's gonna care.
Yeah. I don't know.
We
should definitely do
I'd rather
something
let
like that.
someone cool abuse me.
Like John Cena.
Yeah, John Cena. Like Dua Lipa. Like she can slap me up.
Or Nikita Lyons.
Oh my gosh. We could do an escape room though. We should. What are y'all talking about?
Oh yeah.
What was saying?
No. I got off topic real quick.
Yeah.
Nashville.
Yeah, we never even built the list. Italy? Did you say Italy?
Yeah, Italy.
No.
We
should go to Italy.
We went back. We had so many different topics in the matter of 45 minutes, and we started the conversation with a different topic.
Yeah. I mean, that's the point. Italy, we should do somewhere in Europe for one of these trips, like one of the 5-year trips.
I'll go to Rome.
I want to go to Greece, which works because that's where Steven's family is.
Yeah.
So we could go there.
But the thing is, I was talking to Junior's like uncle, and I was talking to Junior too about it because he asked me about like honeymoon. I was like, we really want to go to Greece. You just can't go to Greece. You have to go to Greece for like 2-3 weeks. you really have to go for like an extended period.
What do you mean? Just in terms of like to even go?
Yeah,
Or...
to even go, like there's no point in going for 7 days.
Oh.
You have to go for at least 3 weeks because there's so much to do, and like you're already losing 2 days of just like travel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it takes like 22 hours on a plane, so you're gonna lose so much. So you have to go for like 2 to 3 weeks.
Are you guys doing a honeymoon?
Next year.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what we're gonna do yet though, but we're probably gonna do something that has to do with like a beach and no bars and no casinos and
sounds like your type
a
of
lot
place.
of water
Just beach.
and swimming.
Just beaching.
Yep, getting tan, sand between the toes. Oh God, I'm so hyped.
You sound it. Oh my
Be a
gosh.
thrill.
2 months of being a married man, and ask me how much changed. Not an absolute.
Literally nothing.
Everything is still the same. We haven't even went to go change the last name yet. Literally nothing has changed. Oh, she's on my insurance now. That's changed.
Wait, weren't you still waiting for, did that thing ever get figured out with the, what was that piece of paper that had to be signed? Like confirming?
Mayor's license?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got
Oh,
that.
okay. Good.
Like we're legally married.
Yeah, okay.
It's just in the eyes of the last name gods.
Haven't gotten that far yet.
Yeah. I mean, that's secondary stuff, you know what I mean? I mean, not really, because she has to change on like her social, her driver's license, insurance, and a lot of stuff. So it's actually pretty important that we get it done now. But
might be about 10
secondary
years.
stuff,
10 years from now.
I ain't tripping.
All right, well.
I guess that's it.
Yeah, we'll wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
We'll be back in 5 years.